Yeah, so can we start?
Yeah. One minute. Let me just get the book. Which one shall we do? You decide.
Mm, so let's try to think we can do a tiger comes to town.
Okay. Uh, a tiger comes to town.
Okay.
So with the material we've done so far, I think you can pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So a tiger comes to town.
Yeah.
Let
So,
me see. Okay. So start. You read. Okay.
okay.
Uh,
The jungle is a natural home for most wild animals. Where else can you see them? Yes, in a zoo or sometimes in a circus. Are you afraid of them when you are at a circus? No, you are not afraid because you know that they have been trained to listen to their master. A tiger comes to town is a story about a runway circus tiger. The story is told by the tiger, who is central character of the story. Read the story to find out what happens.
okay. Come to the story. Come direct to this page.
Okay, so when I entered the market road, people ran for their lives at the sight of me. As I passed through, shelters were pulled down and people hide themselves in dens on trees and
What?
behind.
Do you know what shutters are?
Shelter means like tent.
No, no, no. A shutter is like, you have a rolling shutter on shops, you just pull it down and you lock it.
Uh,
That is a shutter, and you also have wooden shutters on windows.
oh,
Okay, so the shutters were pulled down. Now, this whole story is written from the point of view of the tiger, right? The tiger is narrating the story. When I
right.
entered the market road, that is when the tiger enters the market road, people ran for their lives at the sight of me. When they saw the tiger, they ran for their lives whenever they saw it. Okay?
Okay.
So as the tiger passes through the market road, shutters were pulled down and people hid, not hide. Hid
Hit,
is a past tense of hide. Hid
hit
themselves in
themselves.
drains. They
Okay.
just jumped into the drain.
So,
Okay? On trees and behind pillars, right?
right.
Continue.
The population was melting out of sight at the
Okay, wait,
circus.
1 minute. Do you know what it means? The population was melting out of sight.
Like people were running around
Running
and
around.
hiding,
Yeah, yeah. So you
running
got the
around.
idea. But look at that. They were melting out of sight. It's an idiom. Idiom
Hmm.
is like people don't melt, right?
Right.
Melt is when you have something on a flame and Kannada?
No.
Okay, in Kannada they say kargado. Like if you put butter on a stove, it'll
Hmm.
melt, right?
Right.
People don't melt, right?
Right.
So when it says they were melting out of sight, it means they were vanishing, right? As you said, they were hiding and they were running. So
Hmm.
melting out of people were melting, population was melting out of sight. That melting out of sight is an idiom. Okay?
Okay.
An idiom is something like, melt, you know what melt means, you know what sight means, out of means, right?
Right.
But if you put the meanings together, melting out of sight, you can think of butter melting out of sight on a stove, right? In a pan in a stove.
Okay.
But people melting out of sight, that is an idiom. Population melting out of sight is an idiom. Means if you put the meanings of the individual words together, population melting out of sight, if you put the meanings together, you don't get the meaning of the sentence.
Mm.
The population melting out of sight means it was vanishing. It doesn't mean they were, like actually melting.
Right.
So you have other idioms. For example, we'll also do that because you may get it in the thing, right? Question paper. So,
Right.
like other idioms, for example, a stone's throw, right? Now, you see, uh, he lives within a stone's throw of his office, right?
Right.
Now, what does it mean he lives within a stone's throw of his office? Can you guess?
Mm. Does it mean? Uh, I don't know.
Like, okay, so you take the literal meaning. Literal meaning is the dictionary meaning. You take a stone and you throw it, right?
Yeah. Right.
It won't go very far, at most 100 meters like that, right?
Yeah. Right.
But he lives within stone's throw of his office means he doesn't live very far from his office. You understood?
Right.
He lives close. So he lives within a stone's throw. It is not within a stone's throw. That means it's very far.
Mm.
Okay, so that is an idiom, a stone's throw. Okay?
Okay.
You have to see the idiom in a sentence. You have to see the idiom in the context of a sentence. Context means in a sentence, right?
Right.
Then you look at the literal meaning. You take a stone and you throw it. That's the literal meaning, dictionary meaning, right?
Right.
Then you come to the figurative or idiomatic meaning in the sentence. He lives within a stone's throw of his office means he lives very close, right?
Right.
Then another one. He threw a spanner into the works of his enemies. Can you guess what it means?
We
He
threw
threw a
the
spanner into the works of his enemies.
so I don't think so.
Okay, see, you have works. Works means machinery. Like you have a big machine, right? As big as a room.
Right.
You take a spanner and you throw it into the machine or the works. What will happen to the machine?
Machine. If you throw a spanner to a machine,
Into a machine, what will happen?
machine will break.
Yeah, it will stop. So,
Mm.
if you say he threw a spanner into the works of his enemies, what do you think it means?
So he threw a spanner to the enemies.
No, no, not
So
into the works of his enemies.
into the works of his enemies. Into the works, I think
So enemies usually do. They plot, they plan, right?
yeah,
So if you throw a spanner into the works of of enemies, that means you'll wreck their plans, right?
yeah, right,
So that is an idiom, spanner in the works, right?
right.
Then you have one more. You have many idioms, right? But look at this one. The distance between my house to your house, right? I live near Kengeri, near the university, right?
Right.
You live somewhere in Bangalore, right? Somewhere else.
Yes.
So you live very far, let's say near Kormangla or some that such place.
Yes.
And so where do you live actually? Oh, Alsur, right?
In, no, in Jayanagar.
Okay, in Jainagar. Okay. So I'll make a sentence. The distance between my house to your house is 10 kilometers.
10 kilometers.
As the crow flies. As
Yes.
the crow flies. What do you think it means?
As the crow. I think it's. I don't know.
So if you go from here to Jayanagar, it will be considerably more than 10 kilometers, right?
Kilometers. Yes.
From the university to Jayanagar is something like 18 to 22 kilometers.
20 kilometers. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Right?
Right.
But as the crow flies, what does it mean?
Go place as it is.
How does, see, if I come from here to Jayanagar,
Yeah.
I'll go like straight, then I'll take a left, then I'll go round, then I'll go right, and then I'll take all sorts of twists and turns.
So many lefts, rights you have to
Yeah,
take.
rounds and so on, right?
Down. Yeah. Right.
So it'll be considerably more than 10 kilometers. But how does
Right.
a crow fly?
Crow fly.
How does it
Like
fly? Does it take
crow
right,
fly
left,
straight. Comes
straight?
straight.
So the
Yeah.
distance between here and your house is 10 kilometers as the crow flies. Understood?
Yes. Understood.
Okay. So next, another idiom. He is hand in glove with the police. The thieves are hands in gloves with the police. Hands in
Okay.
gloves with the police. What does it mean? No, see,
Hands.
no, see. You have a bunch of thieves like that, like politicians, right?
Right.
Everybody knows there's a nexus. They're with the police,
Right.
right? So see, the thieves were hand in glove with the police. What does it mean?
The thieves are hand in gloves of police.
With the police,
With the police.
not of the police. What is it?
So, um,
What do you think it can mean? It's not a literal meaning, so what do you think it can mean?
can be the thieves. The thieves are in under police,
Very close to the police.
very close to the police. Yes.
Like the way the hand fits the glove.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Handcuffs,
Not handcuffs, hand in glove.
hand in glove.
Glove, glove with to keep the hands warm.
Oh, yeah, I know.
So if someone is hand in glove with someone else, it means that very close, right?
Right.
Okay, so those are a few idioms. Okay,
Okay.
and then incidentally, I used to come from here near the university to Jayanagar for 20 years when I was
Oh,
working in the college. Every day I used to come. I hardly took 1 month leave in 20 years. You know Vijay Composite PU College? You know Southern Circle?
yeah, I know. I know.
There, it's there, opposite, diagonally opposite La Marvella. You know La Marvella Hotel?
Yeah, I know. I know.
Diagonally opposite, you'll see Vijay High School. That's where I used to work.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So anyway, that is incidentally.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Next, continue. At the circus.
At the circus, I had no chance to study human beings. They had sat in the seats peacefully while I covered before Captain's whip.
Wait, wait,
I got
wait, wait. Covered. What is that covered? How is it spread?
covered, covered before Captain's whip.
Yeah.
So
How will
what
the
does
tiger behave if the captain raises his whip?
Captain?
How will the tiger behave if the captain or the ringmaster, in the circus?
Yeah, so, ringmaster.
Yeah. How will he behave? How will the tiger behave if the ringmaster or the captain raises his whip? It'll cover. You understood?
Yeah, yeah, it will cover.
Not is not
Understood.
we. C-O-V-R, C-O-W-E-R.
Here, here WER. Okay.
Okay, so it covered before the captain's whip.
Covered before captain's whip. So what does whip means?
Whip, I don't know. I don't know in other languages. In Kannada, you call it chati. Like, when you have, let's say, uh, some people they'll whip them in some religious people. I think like they'll have a long, they'll have a wooden handle. Okay.
Okay.
And it'll be a long, thin strip of rolled cloth, right? So,
Right.
uh, so you just hit it, and it'll sting you. You can
Right.
Google whip. You can Google the word whip. See what it means.
Okay.
You can Google whip, and you'll see what it looks like. Do it. You got it?
Whip. Okay. Whip means a strip of leather or a length of cord fastened to handle used or flogging or beating a person or for urging on an animal.
Uh, See, you saw a picture of it. See a picture of it. Go to it.
Oh, it, it it's used in uh, like 1920.
No,
Old people used to use this, right?
1920.
No, like in old age for horses they use this.
Yeah, you see, you can go to YouTube and see use of whip. You can download into use YouTube search.
Yeah.
You see how it's used. Do it. Go to YouTube, type use of whip in the YouTube search, see how it's used. Okay, got it?
Yeah, I got it.
So you can see, you can use the internet to learn, right? So you
Yes.
can type in cover, C-O-W-E-R, into Google. You get the meaning.
Okay.
Type in C-O-W-E-R into Google. C-O-W-E-R. Read what it
Good.
says.
COWER means crouch down in fear.
Crouch down in fear, right? So the tiger crouched down in fear before the captain's whip.
Yeah.
Okay. Then next, I got a totally.
Uh, so they covered in terror as the thief's stone touches in
No, no,
their
no,
eyes.
no, no, no. Captain's whip, second paragraph.
Second,
Third line, third
third
sentence.
line. Okay. I
No,
had thought
no, no.
that
I got a totally wrong idea.
I got a wrong idea of human beings at that angle. I had thought that they were strong and fearless, but now I found them running from me like a herd of deer. Although I had no intention of attacking them, when I paused in front of a trailer shops, he
Very,
abandoned his machine and shut himself in a cupboard, willing, alas,
wailing, wailing. Go to
wailing.
YouTube search. Go to YouTube search. I want to hear it, right?
Yes.
Go to YouTube search. Type in sound of wailing in the YouTube search.
Sound of wailing.
Yeah, yeah. Sound of wailing. I want to hear it on this side.
Okay. Can you heard?
No.
Okay. You can't listen, but I can listen.
Can't hear. Okay. So anyway, you get right. You're saying oh like that. Oh, like
Yeah.
crying and
Oh, that's it.
yeah. Wailing. Then wailing what?
Willing to dog.
No, no. Alas, I am undone. No, like that.
Okay. So to wailing. Alas, I am undone. Won't someone shoot that tiger? A prisoner between two constables got his chance to escape when the constable fled, bonding him with his.
1 minute.
Uh,
1 minute. 1 minute. Type in that word ABANDONING into Google search.
okay.
Now, you typed it?
DIO.
ABANDONING.
ABANDO.
It's there now. Type it.
Yes.
Abandoning. Right?
Right.
You got the
Abandon.
search. No, wait. Abandon you got.
Yeah.
Now, there's a microphone symbol on that. Click it. Click on the microphone symbol.
Microphone symbol.
Uh, It's there now on the top, next to the word, with some speaker. It looks like a
Only abandoned I have to. Mm,
no.
Right now.
No. Abandoned or abandoning or abandon. Huh?
ABANDON.
Uh, there's a speaker-like symbol, speaker.
Yeah, I know, but there is no.
There is. Wait.
There is song.
Wait. I'll show you. Wait. I'll just try it from my side, okay? See if you can hear it. Go to Google. I'll type in abandon.
Yeah.
Wait.
Abandon.
Now there's a microphone speaker symbol. If you click on that,
Yeah, I clicked abandon sound effect.
no. It should come right. Wait, let me see. You got it?
No, I can't hear.
If you click that speaker, you'll hear it. Got it?
Okay.
Oh. So you can learn how to pronounce the words.
Yes.
Okay, so you can pronounce and you can understand the meaning of the word. Okay?
Okay.
So what it means is that almost read 90% of a text on your own, isn't it?
Yes.
But it's a slow process if you are a beginner. Okay, abandoning him with his handcuffs. Right?
Yes.
Next,
Abandoning him with the
abandoning.
hand. Abandoning him with handcuffs. Okay. So a prisoner between two constables. No, sorry. I tore a horse from its jutka and enjoyed the sight of the passengers spilling out of it and running for their lives. Sheer hopelessness seemed to have seized the townspeople. They withdrew into their homes and even they remained nervous. All doors and windows everywhere were shut, bolted and sealed. Some even thought that I was some extraordinary creature who might pass through the walls and lie in wait on the roof or in the basement.
One
Why
minute.
should an
1 minute. Go to Google, type in that word creature, creature. Uh,
creature?
okay, listen to the pronunciation.
Okay.
You got the pronunciation?
Yes.
Creature, right?
Yes. Creature.
It's not creature.
Creature.
So, okay. So you can type in creature into Google and you can understand the meaning. You know what a creature is, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. To the walls and lie in wait on the roof or at the basement. Okay, next.
Next is creature. Where is it?
What paragraph? Last sentence you read.
Last sentence. Why should an ordinary, simple tiger have an interest in them, either to destroy or to safeguard?
So what does it mean?
It's mean why should an ordinary simple tiger does have any interest uh, to destroy
Or to save
people's?
them. Or to save
Yeah.
them. Okay.
Okay. So I rested for a moment at the door of a restaurant. The drinkers and tiffin eaters sat still at their tables, uttering low moans on seeing me.
1 minute, 1 minute. Type in moans into Google search.
Moans.
Type it into Google search.
Yeah.
Listen to the pronunciation.
So, moan.
Uh,
From moan.
you type,
Yeah, listen.
see the meaning also.
A long, low sound made by a person expressing physical or mental suffering.
Uh, Understood. And you can type it into YouTube search and you can listen to it. Do it. Type it into YouTube search. Sound of moan. Sound of a moan.
Okay.
Uh, you heard it. Hello. Hello, Ayan.
Yes. Hello.
You heard the sound of the moan.
Yeah, I heard.
Okay, next I wanted to assure them.
Okay. So, moan, which is moan,
Paragraph, I think. Fifth
and
paragraph.
moans. I wanted to assure them, don't fear, I'm not out to trouble you. Eat your tiffin in peace, don't mind me. You nearest to me, hugging the cash box, you're covered, afraid even to breathe. Go and count the cash if that's what you want. I just want to watch, that's all. If my tail trails down to the street, if I am blocking your threshold,
Threshold. Type it into Google search.
what?
Threshold.
Threshold, okay. Threshold.
The entrance to.
A strip of wood or stone forming the bottom of a doorway and crossed in entering a house or room.
Type, click on images. Click on images.
Okay. Door. It's like door.
You got the threshold, right?
Yeah.
Then you click on the microphone symbol, come back to all, Google's threshold all, then click on the microphone symbol. You'll hear the pronunciation.
Okay. Threshold.
No, no, it's not threshold, it's threshold.
Threshold.
Uh, Click on the microphone symbol.
Threshold.
Okay?
Okay.
Uh, if I'm blocking your threshold,
So blocking the threshold. It is because I'm evil and feet
11,
trip
11, 11.
11 feet tip to tail. I can't help it. I'm not out to kill. I'm too full. I found a green pasture full of food on my way. I won't need any food for several days to come. I won't attack until I feel hungry again.
1 minute,
Tigers.
1 minute. I found a green pasture full of food. What is it?
Okay.
What is a pasture?
Pasture means pasture means I think
Type, go
like
to Google, go to Google.
okay pasture.
Then click
Pasture
on images. Click on images.
it's like land.
It's field. It's a field, right?
It's a field. Yes.
In some of the images, you'll see some cows and sheep like that. Do you see them?
Yeah. Yes. Let's see now.
So I found a green pasture full of food. What is food for the tiger in a pasture?
Are cows.
Cows. He found, the tiger found some cows.
Yes.
Uh,
So pasture full of food on my way. I won't need any food for several days to come. I won't attack until I feel hungry again. Tigers attack only when they feel hungry, unlike human beings who kill one and another without purpose or hunger. To the great delight of children, schools were being hurriedly closed. Children of all ages and size were running helter skelter,
Type it
screaming.
into Google. Type it into Google. Here and there. Zigzag. Helter skelter. Type it into Google with the hyphen.
Helter and skelter, right?
Helter hyphen skelter.
Okay, helter skelter.
Type it into Google.
Yeah, so spiral side right and a state of discord or confusion.
They were running helter skelter. Now type in, click images.
So there is a building
Oh,
like
helter skelter.
helter shelter. It's like in
Shelter,
circus.
not shelter, skelter. Skelter.
Yeah, skelter.
Helter skelter.
The mansion of skelter.
No, 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 no.
The helter of shelter.
No, no, no. Helter hyphen skelter. Skelter. Helter skelter.
Okay.
Okay, helter skelter. 1 minute. Can refer to a few things, primarily a spiral slide rule and a state of disorder or confusion. You got that, right?
Yes.
Images, wait, there's some
I
like
send you a picture.
leaning tower of Pisa is there, something like that. No, this is a fairground. This is, see, helter skelter. It goes round and round. It's just, if you go around in a helter skelter, it go up and down, round and round. So that's Confusion, right?
Yes.
Okay. So come back to the story.
So, helter skelter, screaming joyously, joyously,
Joyously, joyously.
joyously. No school, no school, tiger, tiger. They were shouting and laughing and even enjoyed being scared. I followed them through the school gate while they ran up and shut themselves in the school hall. I climbed up the steps of the school, saw an open door at the far end of a veranda.
Veranda. So I type it into Google.
Veranda. We are.
Veranda.
Okay. So, a roofed platform or porch typically attached to a building, often with a railing and sometimes practically enclosed.
Okay, now click on the speaker symbol, microphone symbol.
Microphones.
For the pronunciation. And click on the image. Click on images.
Yeah,
Mm. And then you understood.
yeah, understood.
This tiger saw an open door at the far end of a veranda and walked in.
Okay,
Happened to be the headmaster's room.
yes,
Okay. Next.
yes. So, veranda, veranda,
Veranda. Veranda.
no, okay. I followed them through the school gate
No, no, no.
while,
No, no, no. It happened to be the headmaster's room.
okay, it happened to be headmaster's room. I noticed a very dignified man jumping on his table and having himself
No, no,
up
no.
into
Heaving.
heaving himself up into an attic. I walked in and under the large desk. No, I walked in and flung myself on the cool floor, having a special liking for cool stone floors with the head under the large desk. I was in no mood to bother about anything. All I wanted was little moment of sleep. While I slept, I had been properly locked up and was being unwashed. After I woke up, I heard a teacher saying, "Now that this brute is safely locked up, we must decide." At this moment, my master pushed his way through the corridors and scolded
Crowds.
crowds and scolded, "Never use the words beast or brute. They are ugly words coined by a man in his arrogance. The human beings thinks all other
Creatures.
creatures are beast awful world. Is this the time to discuss problems of vocabulary? Why not?"
You
reported my
understand?
master.
Wait. That is the ringmaster. He knows the tiger has escaped from the circus, so he sees the people and they're talking about the tiger, so he pushes his way through the crowds
Okay,
and scolds the people. All the people are saying the tiger. All the people are saying the tiger is a brute, he's a beast, that he's like he's an animal, right?
yeah,
So the master says those are ugly words. Brute and beast are ugly words coined. That is, coined means they are made up by man because man thinks he is very intelligent, very superior. He thinks all other animals are, like stupid or brutes or beasts, right?
right.
So he's arrogant. So he's made up those words, brute and beast, to describe the tiger, but don't use those words. Okay?
Okay,
So a human being thinks all other creatures are beasts. all other creatures, all other animals are beasts. So is an awful word. Why? Because he thinks the tiger is his friend. This tiger
Yes.
is a very good animal, is a very friendly animal like that. Right?
Okay. Right.
Awful word, he says.
Okay.
So the people say, is this the time to discuss problems of vocabulary? So they think they don't know the relation between the ringmaster and the tiger. Okay.
Yes.
So like
Okay.
tiger is more of the ringmaster's pet. But they are afraid for their lives. So he's saying we're all here about to be eaten almost by the tiger. So is this the time to discuss problems of vocabulary? Brute, beast.
Hmm.
Okay, like that.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Why not? Reported my master, at which
retorted,
the
retorted, retorted.
retorted my master, at which they looked extremely upset and angry. Someone said, "What a reckless man you are! Who are you? You
So
are
the question,
asking."
why not? Says the master. Why don't we discuss problems of vocabulary? Says the master.
Hmm.
And when he said that, all the people looked extremely upset and angry. So
Hmm.
they're afraid for their lives. So it's not a time to be discussing vocabulary for them, right? So they become upset and angry. Someone in
Okay.
the crowd said to the ringmaster, "What are you, reckless man you are? Who are you?" Right?
Right.
So the ringmaster says,
So ringmaster says, "I have no idea who I am. All my life I have been trying to find the answer. Are you sure you know who are you? Who you are?"
"No, here what? See, in here the ringmaster is a very thoughtful person. He's a very meditative sort of person.
Yes.
He wants to know his own nature, right?
Right.
So what he likes, what sort of actions he does, what sort of inclinations he has, why he has those interests, right?
Right.
He wants to find out about himself. So he says, when they ask him, "Who are you?" he says to them, "You're asking a profound question. I have no idea who I am."
Okay.
So he's a deeply philosophical sort of person, right?
Right.
And he says, "All my life I've been trying to find the answer to who he is," right?
Right.
So he asked them, "Are you sure you know who you are?"
Yes.
So it's a part of the story, right?
Right.
So it continues. The tiger comes to town is the longest story by R.K. Narayan. Have you heard of R.K. Narayan?
R.K. Narayan.
Ah, type it into Google.
Okay.
Yeah, Meta AI.
What?
Meta AI. AI.
Uh,
So it comes. Or
yeah.
ChatGPT like that you have.
Chat GPT I have.
Type R.K. Narayan into that.
Okay.
You got something?
Yes.
Can you make it play audio?
Audio. No, there is no audio.
Okay, so you can read that, right? My
I
battery is
can.
2%, so we'll stop there, right?
Okay.
What you can do is you can copy that material,
Yeah.
go to a text-to-speech converter on Google, text-to-speech, paste it into that, and you'll be able to listen to it.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so this is how you can use the internet to study. Okay,
Okay.
some of the ways. Okay, there are others. Hmm?
Okay.
If you have any doubts, you message me.
Okay.
Okay. Bye. I'll call you tomorrow, okay? Ayan.
Yes.
Tomorrow we'll have class.
Okay.
And parts of sentences. I asked you to parse them.
Okay.
Write some answers and send them to me. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.